Hello everyone, this is Ming Jong. Welcome to today's market analysis for the S&P 500 E-minis futures for the session of 17th of August. In this video, I am going to show you the market recap, the last session, and potential trade reviews in the 3 minutes time frame, which I will cover the entry, exits, and the rationale behind. So in this two trade review, I will just based on the forced breakout, which was the uptrust, and also from trading the forced breakout to trading the breakdown. And going forward, I will cover the bias, the key levels, and also potential setup for the session later. All right, so let's just get started. As we can see in this daily chart for the S&P 500, so last Friday, as seen it here, was relatively narrow range, and together we have seen the decreasing of the supply. So this could be a positive sign or the constructive sign for the bullish scenario for the supply absorption to take place before heading higher to test the all-time high. Regarding the current market situation, I will just elaborate a bit more in the later part of the video. But first of all, let me just get back to the hourly time frame, and I will talk more about the last session. So you can see in this hourly time frame, last Friday, as we can see it here, we have this kind of the tight range during the US session. But prior to that, we have seen a slight markup and then followed by a consolidation and a relatively sharp sell-off during the European London session. So definitely there were potential trades in the London session and also one trade in the US session. All right, so so let me just get down to the 3 minutes time frame, and we'll just talk more on the two potential trades. So regarding those two trades, I did not take any of them because I think that I wasn't in front of my computer during the European London session. But when I were at my desk during the US session, during the first 2 hours, I just can't find any good entry. So just bad timing for me. So totally no trade during last Friday. All right, so as we can see in this 3 minutes chart, so first of all, let me just focus on the European London session. And we can see that just prior to the European London session, that's the previous US session, as we can see here, a bit of the reaction. And eventually during the Tokyo time, the Asian session, we have seen a bit of the rally and then followed by a change of character. So subsequently, we can see that the S&P 500 just went into this trading range. And if we just zoom in, okay, so here we go. So this is a change of character. So that actually sets up the trading range here. And we have seen this uptrust action and then followed by a test. So this is the uptrust and this is the test. And then followed by this sign of weakness, break the support level. And eventually we have this kind of the test. So this is pretty much a textbook style setup. So a sign of weakness, breaking down, and then followed by a weak rally up with decreasing volume. And during the sign of weakness breakdown, we have seen the spike of the supply level here. So I think one of the good entry could be this reversal bar. Okay, let me delete that and zoom in a little bit more so that you can see it clearly. Okay, so this is the uptrust, and that's the test. And because there wasn't a lot of the significant supply during the uptrust and the test, so I don't think it's a good entry. Or if I were to trade this, then I will probably just give it a miss because it just it's not obvious to me. But just right after this sign of weakness, sell off, so which break the previous support level here, and eventually right after that we have seen this kind of the weak rally up to test this support level, and we can see that it comes with a decreasing demand here. So I think the good short entry is just right after the close of this reversal bar here. So this is the possibly the first entry, short entry. Some of the traders might just take this kind of the rejection bar or this as well, just purely based on the decreasing demand together with the weak rally and failure. So I think that's a possible a good trade, short trade as well. But for me, I will take the reversal trade with the confirmation bar here, reversal bar, and the second short entry could be just right after the breakdown. So this is the second confirmation here. So you can see that just right after this, then S&P 500 just go down and eventually hit about 33.50 here. So that could become definitely a profitable trade, and with decent reward to risk ratio. So if we just short it here and place a stop above, then the reward could be, I think, easily about 2. So definitely it's a good trade and profitable. And the second potential trade was during the US session. So you can see that just prior to the US session, we have this kind of the sharp reaction followed by trading range, and then eventually just regain the losses. And you can see that just during the US session is kind of happened in the middle of nowhere. And it just kind of like have this kind of the grinding up movement. So it's a bit of choppy, moving up, going down, moving up, going down. So went right into this kind of the wedge pattern. So it shows that the up momentum is losing, and eventually it just sets up this boundary condition trading range here. That's from 33.66 to around 33.72. So relatively tight range. But look at this. So this is a typical uptrust, or you can call it uptrust after distribution. And one of the things that I like the most is based on this bearish bar alone, and together with the spike of this supply level. So it just have this kind of the forced breakout. So it committed temporarily above the resistance level, and then the next bar just fall right back inside the trading range. And that comes with the spike of the supply level. So definitely, I think this just right after the close of this bar, that could be a good short entry. And the second short entry will be just after the breakdown of this support level. So just after the close of this bearish bar, or maybe even this bar as well. So either this or this, I think is fine. So this is a second short entry. And just right after the breakdown, here come, I think this is the test of this, and we have another test of this support level, turn resistance. So now you see that just right after this sign of weakness, and the rally is just unable to climb above this support turn resistance level at 33.66. So I think the third short entry could be at this bearish bar, which acted as a confirmation bar. So definitely three types of different kind of the entry just based on the force breakout. Two, this is a real breakdown followed by a test, reversal, and then failure here, confirmation. But not too much downside, as we can see that there wasn't much follow through. In fact, it just tested the prior swing low here, and also I think that's the previous day low with this orange line here. So that's the previous day low. It just touch it and just had a reversal at a probably around 15 minutes before the close. All right, so these were the two potential trade reviews based on an uptrust or the forced breakout, and traded to the forced breakout to the breakdown. All right, so let me just get back to the current time frame and let's take a look at the hourly chart. So currently, I think we are still pretty much going nowhere, still stuck within this tight range. And I think for the immediate resistance level that I'm looking at, definitely, ooh, sorry about that. Let me clean this. Okay, so for the immediate resistance level, definitely is still the swing high level near 3380. So this is the resistance area around 3380. And for the immediate support level, definitely I think this level could become a good supporting area about 3360 to 3365. Else, the next supporting level could be this swing low here, and also this prior day low here at around 3350 to 55. So pretty much still in a relatively tight range. And if the supply absorption process is going to be successful, then definitely we'll see a breakout with a commitment to the upside, and then eventually we'll go up to test the all-time high near the 3400 level. And if it were to fail, then definitely I think it will likely to fail here, break the prior swing low, and then eventually go back down to test this support level near 3320 to 3325. So this is another further level to watch as a further support, 3320 to 3330. All right. So for the potential setup for the latest part of the session, so far I think I will just keep a neutral view for day trading today. And for the levels that I'm watching, possibly is still the immediate resistance level, 3380. So that could become potential short entry upon a rejection. Going up, rejected, so that could become a short. Otherwise, just for the level at around 3360 to 65. So look up for potential rebound here for the long entry. Else, just need to dive into the 3 minutes time frame to look for structures and then trade accordingly from there. All right, so this is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it and get something useful out from the video. And if you like the video, just click like and also hover to my name or picture to follow me. And do remember to subscribe to my channel so that you get instant notification of my future video ideas. So as usual, if you have any kind of the questions, suggestions, or trade ideas you'd like to share with me, or just would like me to take a look, feel free to comment below. I will definitely reply to you. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.